Alright, so I was gonna not play anymore, but I have some free time, so I might as well. So we're back, and we just ended the first chapter. We figured out that Leon killed Siaka, and basically she was trying to frame us for it, and we were being ultimate simp. Like, I mean, she used us completely, but it was fine. It was fine. We don't care about that. So chapter two. Checking my sound, make sure everything's good. All right. Well, let's get started. Chapter two. Commence. So I'm gonna guess we just. Am I back in my original room? Am I going to bed? I guess. Am I? What? Oh, it's gone. She's really gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Siaka's resistance had erased without a trace. It's just like he said. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me, just seeing you delay smiling faces is thanks enough for me. So we're mad at him because he's the mastermind, but like you don't gotta murder nobody. And Tiaka was drove to basically madness. So we're defending her still, like just because we're simping, but that's just how it is. Oh, I didn't even have time to mourn Siaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of all of it. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Alright, sorry I'm late. Hey, are you okay, Makoto? You sure took your sweet time. I was about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So what happened? Was your room all fixed up like you said? I imagine it'd be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Oh, really, dude? You're really gonna be like that?
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There was nothing. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you stay in Siaka's room? While staying there with her scent still hanging in the air? That would just hurt too much. Oh my god, he is the ultimate simp. I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out
You
of
got
here. So everyone just try to cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? He's like the ultimate uh, dick. But he keeps it real, so I like that. We were already working together, and yet someone has still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Siaka made the first move. But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have a reason to do anything like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Like, what is our world? Okay, so basically, I'm thinking that it's like a show or something. Like we're in a show. and people are watching us. Because if there's nothing out in the real world and the world is ending or ended, then what would be the point for us to even go back? Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not. It's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay
The
with
mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever expected. If they took over Hope's Peak, which is supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire, they created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for us every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
so?
Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does not want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. No. No what? I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Shihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We have no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened if we would have refused. But in the end, it's Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Ding dong, bing bong. That's Monokuma. This is a school announcement. It's now 10 p.m.
it is
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at the point will be strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourself feel better and justify what you did. See you. See you. Don't see you. See you. That's how much I can see you. Even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bad bugs bite. What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault for what happened? That's pretty cruel, man. That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? I mean, he's an angry person, so I don't know. He might be drawn to committing a tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boys like despair. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us to the gym. What's he going to do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us all involved in this little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it. Okay, lift your arms up and down. This guy, okay, so I watch a lot of anime. I'm watching The Disastrous Life of Psyche, and this guy right here, in the white, he reminds me of Hero from that show. Like, he was just totally gung-ho for everything, and it's like, let's do it, like, we gotta do it, la la, like, that kind of person. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. This one thing, he was, like, carrying a box, and he's like, I'm gonna bunny hop it, because he's, like, big into fitness and working out, which is funny, and he was bunny hopping this box across the school, and then other people started joining in with him just because he's that much of a leader. So that's kind of like this guy right here. Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours. Doesn't it feel great just being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, that sounded pretty cool right now, don't you think? Did you just fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in withering agony for? So why'd you call us here? Certainly wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise. If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then, yes, I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial, there's Hope Peak. A whole new world will open up to you. A whole new world?
You guys?
It really sucks if you have to live here with nothing else to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get nowadays with your ADD and your ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us more confused than when he had showed up. But, a new world? What's he talking about? A way to get outside? That seems unlikely. She's realist too. Well, when this guy is just like angry and always yelling around like total tool. Well, we don't know until we look. Whatever he meant, seems like we'll have to search the school one more time. Okay, then just split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone just meet up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that? More like a staple food source, so let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Let's see what we can do. Guess we'll talk to him. Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad, this is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, for the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this awful, a bad and awful, terrible track. The stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and just use it to send a message, huh? I've been struck with knowledge, and an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out. I have no idea what she's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. There's one of these two floors. We'll talk to my boy. Makoto, look. The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It seems like we can go to the second floor. But with utmost importance, double check the areas we already know about just in case. Aren't I so clever to think about of that? I really just impress myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you. What do you mean? I'm going up here, I don't care. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure, but there's gotta be something here. A clue, you say? I know it's pointless, but I can't stop looking at the clock. See, this game is like, it hits you in the feels so hard. Chairs, chairs, chairs. Chairs, 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 windows. Library. This is probably important. Libraries are always important. Hmm. Nice. 80 coins. But still, the library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Don't do that. Ah. Looks like a laptop. It's all covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken. Huh, too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Let's talk to her. It's remarkably dusty in here. The lighting is less than an idea. For a library, it's not really a place I'd want to do much here. You say. Let's see. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the dust. It looks like the library's been neglected for a very long time. Another coin. Ah, look at this letter. The shelf covered with dust, but on the shelf it's a letter? What's this? Hope Peak Academy. It was buried in a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's names without their permission. What we shouldn't do is leave it here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what's written there. From Hope Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history of an institution of higher learning with full government support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in their major job field. However, Hope Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. I would like to personally and sincerely thank everybody for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The context of this letter quite interesting indeed. It would seem that Hope Peak Academy is not functioning as a school, and by judging by the amount of dust the letter has collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I would say at least a year old. So you're saying Hope Peak Academy has been closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago? But I didn't get that sense at all. Well. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words,
That must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Somebody who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, it's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already been closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. What do you mean by serious issues? It's apparently why the school had to close. If there's any connection between that and what's happening to us right now. So serious issues, I just wonder what it could really be. Interesting. If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering the connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say anymore until we find out more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will it be enough to get us out of here? Or bam, bam, bam. Okay. I did the laptop, letter, there. Some kind of archive. All I saw in there was a stack of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true. I don't really have any reason to check that out. I thought there was a door out. Let's see the map. It's the map. It's the map. Okay. Library. Who's in here? Class 2A, I don't remember. Did I go to Class 2B? 2A, 2A. Oh, what's this? Cool. What in the world? Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool in here. A pool. Pool, pool, pool. You don't have to go repeating it. I got it. There's tons of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. He seems way more excited than usual. Okay, so I see this big ass gun. Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? What's it pointing at? This door? Behind this door is the locker room? This is a girl's locker room. True gentlemen respect their space, yes. Yeah, sure. Behind the door is the locker room. Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get in the locker room. Really? Really, really? What? You want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal ID handbook against a card reader. However, it will show maximum security within each locker room. Only a boys' handbook can open the boys. Same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. What if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun hanging on the ceiling, right? And it'll be out like duck, 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 duck. I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. Oh no, I think it'd be a little worse than that. What happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook and that would get them in the girl's locker room, would it not? What? It never occurred to me to think somebody could be so low and cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. At this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now anybody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain's 100% cotton. Could you imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place? After all, they would have been legally responsible for anything that person might do with their handbook. But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazy maniacs. You're at that age where you try to hop in a plastic bottle. So, keep anything unseemly from happening. I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would like to ask you to keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the whole image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want. I hate you so much. Okay, so a new regulation is now in place. See ya. Man, that stupid bear ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up. Celeste? Chiara, would you like to come with me? There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm sure they'll if I see you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Guess I'm automatically going then. Now we're going to talk about it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover anything interesting? There's a library, and a pool, and a locker room filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right. Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. The warehouse and bathroom, and the bathhouse on the first floor, the doors are now open. And that warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel. Ha ha ha. Keep in mind, of course, going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget. Okay, and what about getting way out of here? You didn't find anything like that? Oh, well, there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our ass out of here. Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw. You fucking people. Who gives if there's a goddamn pool now or warehouse or whatever? We're still trapped in this piece of school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes. For now, we must find a new way to enjoy our current situation. Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's continue our investigation and let everybody know if we should discover something. So, are we done for today? Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. What was this mastermind's plan? To give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? Ding dong, bing bong. The school announcement is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. As soon as the doors of the dining halls will be locked and the entry point is strictly prohibited. Until then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bad bugs bite. Alright, we all promise not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Alright, we're going to bed. Monokuma Theater. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I could say I'm super good at. My grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I could make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend, which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout. You see what I mean, Mr. Monokuma? Ding dong, bing bong. He's always be hitting home. That reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. Good morning. Everyone, it is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is now officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Oh, that's right. I want to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. I'm guessing it's something he was talking about. Must be referring to yesterday. Blowing your e-handbook to non-students strictly prohibited. Right now, you hurry up and head to breakfast. Good morning. Is everyone here already? No. Still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya is no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the King Tarians up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough just to be patient. I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem, which is I am thirsty. How the hell is that a problem? Would you like to make me some tea? Milk tea, if you please. Why me? Your rounded figure reminds me of the owner of a coffee shop. I used to go frequent. That's your reason? I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Phoenix sulked his way to the kitchen. A few minutes later, thank you for waiting. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know. I empathetically recline. You are not my type at all. It's all about the lost casualty. Casual... Casualty? Basic instinct, act and react. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. Well then, if you don't mind, a small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hands. Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Crash. What the? What are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand. Imagine we were at the coffee shop, just any more everyday cafe. I sit down and order some tea, and then you ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now I further imagined that I replied, I guess I would love milk tea, please. In that case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes. But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the offset. A fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right away before you drink it is like dousing your fries in ketchup and your condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I would first review their menu to see if they offer a proper style milk tea, and I can now acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with a wide-eyed bewilderment. I went through all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even further? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu. That does not matter. I didn't bring you what I asked for, swine. What? Okay, your little piggy will bring you right out. I do love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now. Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. She's scary, but I like that. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But, bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot. Huh? What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, and he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there. I'd like to think so, but I'm worrying something might have happened there. What he meant by that, he didn't have to say anything else. Everybody understood what he might have meant. It might be a good idea if we split up and go look for him. I was just about to suggest the same thing. Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response. Very well, then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before you know, too late. Anyway, we have to do our best to go find Byakuya. So where is Byakuya? Have gone. Maybe he went to check out the second floor of the school again. Guess that's where I'm going. Second floor, we is going to second floor. We'll go talk to Kyoko because she's a freaking genius out here. Boop, boop, boop. Hello. Hello there. So, you thought to come here too, huh? If you think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, you can probably guess where he is right now, right? The archive room. Boom. The library archive room. Putting 2 and 2 together makes 4. Library. He's such a nerd. When I opened the door of the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise, Byakuya! All the things I imagined. This most definitely wasn't one of them. What are you doing? I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could just be quiet. Oh, sorry. Wait, no. What are you doing here? Everybody's super worried. We've all been looking for you. Who asked you to do that? Because we were all supposed to be up in the morning to eat together. We made a promise. A promise? Sigh. Can I get a second peace and quiet around here? Snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. Yeah, so this is where you've been hiding. What the heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I have never read such a coarse novel, but it might just prove useful at some point. What are you reading? A mystery novel. Wait, are you going to use what you're learning in there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what? If I decide to fight, of course, I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, the game of ours would totally be boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you better make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself, enjoying this deranged killing game. What the fuck do you mean, game? That's fucked up. But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He's right, it's a zero-sum game. Huh? It's part of a game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must complete for positional resources. I mean like a kind of elimination match. Entrance exams, sports tournaments, jobs openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life where we've been subjected to here. In that case, our limited resources is only one of us can successfully become the Blackest. So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape or to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game. But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right? Of course. You do not speak like the others, exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it? You talk like that, but what if you end up dead? I won't. It simply isn't possible. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it. Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like I said, I won't die. You keep saying that, but do not argue with him. For him, the concept of living simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny. After all, a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges were mere way for him to stand victorious, even if his life and death situations. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of us seems to understand. It is because I'm the same as you. Games are meant to be won. Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours. Well, I do apologize. Anyway, just let me say this to you all. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, what's the fun for me? That's a terrible way to look at it. This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friend is horrific. Friends? Who decided that? Huh? We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're competition. We're enemies. But you know. But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you. Yeah, if you have something to say otherwise, just keep your mouth closed. I'm sorry. Hey, shithead, get off your bullying people that can't fight back. You want to try that on me? So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last? Fuck you. Is that all you can say? It is unfortunate you waste your breath on such empty gibberish. That's it, you're fucking dead. Hold on, just calm down. I am calm. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during the elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time? Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. I never not become part of the Last Supper just yet. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something. All I'm saying is that ultimately you are free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second class. Yeah. Blades. Yeah, feel left. There isn't anything we could do to keep him going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt. Well, fuck him then. But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on. You too, Toko. Well, it's not like anyone could care if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet all of you want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that. You just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. You don't think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Toko, wait. Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. That's girls for you. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already, but I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to go get myself going. Free time. Alright. It's been 40 minutes. Maybe we'll just take the... We'll do my free time next time. Alright. We're going to save right here, and then we're going to get outie. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.